Glover. Although this isn't a popular game in the N64 library, it's still pretty decent. The plot is that the wizard has lost control of the 6 balls. Now there are 2 gloves. One's the evil glove that tries to stop the good glove from getting all 6 balls, and then there's the good glove which you control. Your mission is to collect all 6 balls in each area. At the very beginning of the game, the background will be a barren wasteland, very orange, dull, and foggy. But as you get further through the game, it will start to get more clear. And by the end, it should look something like this. See, this is very peaceful and is way better than the ugly orange background you got at the very beginning. There are 6 stages to run through. There's Atlantic. This is sort of the water type place with a bit of an ancient environment. The Carnival, which is sort of like a fair, more of a fun type of environment. The Pirate area, which you might mistake to be a little bit like Atlantic because you'd expect water, but it's more of a wooden and rustic environment, and there's only this level that has a lot of water. Then there's the Prehistoric level, which is my favorite. It sort of references back to the setting of the dinosaurs, and it's the only place where you'll find lava. Then there's the Haunted area, which has sort of this spooky element to it. It's one of the hardest levels. And sometimes this witch will come by and turn your ball into something ugly to make you struggle to complete the game. Then there's the Space area, which is one of the funnest levels. One thing they did was affect the gravity by making you jump higher. This also has a bunch of space-like things. The main objective in this game is to get you and your ball all the way to the finish. You lose a life by either losing all 3 of your hearts, losing your ball, or falling into a chasm. The little star tiles you'll see can regenerate your health. Also, by collecting a certain amount, you can get another life. You can also go and stand on the ball. You'll automatically go into that position if you go on water, unless you turn your ball into a bowling ball. The bowling ball is pretty heavy, so you can go underwater. You can also make it a tin ball. That's smaller, but you can also go underwater with that too. You can defeat your enemies by ground pounding on them, by jumping and then pressing Z. Do not have it in crystal status, because if you break it, you're gonna go home crying to your mama. Your most common enemy will probably be the mice. Their color and face vary depending on what level you're on. It's easy to beat them. Just do your ground pound near them or on them. They will dispense a star tile when you defeat them. Accessing checkpoints are pretty simple. Just go there with your ball and then bounce. Throughout the game you will find switches. If the switch has a star that's red on it, then you need Glover to ground pound on it. If the switch is red with 2 yellow circles, then you need to have the ball on it. These switches can activate things that can help you pass the level. Once you complete all 3 levels of each stage, the evil glove will summon a boss for you to fight. He's usually big and ominous. On the upper left hand side of the screen, you'll see his heart system. I don't know why it has to be like round rectangular, but I guess that's how it is. He'll be pretty hard to defeat until you realize how to defeat him. You should find a way to defeat him right when one of his rectangular hearts disappears. When you defeat the boss, then you defeat the stage. So Glover's a pretty good game. The graphics were pretty good for N64 standards. The storyline was easy to follow and was pretty cool. And the levels were pretty entertaining. So this is Mr. Genesis saying bye bye for now.